I'm Danielle McCarthy, back again from Mind Potential Psychology for the final 5th video in this 5-part video series to help you reduce your stress. So today we've covered understanding your stress response, changing the way you perceive stress, learning how to breathe from down here in your abdomen, learning how to ground yourself into the present moment, and now in this 5th and final video, I'm going to talk to you about learning mindfulness. The reason I want to spend the last video talking about mindfulness is because mindfulness has incredible results and research coming out now showing its effectiveness in the treatment of a wide range of concerns. One of those concerns being to help you reduce your stress. Okay, mindfulness is all about becoming aware and observing and grounding yourself back in the present moment, all right? So we know that when we get caught up in thoughts to do with the past, this tends to be associated with depression, okay, rumination. When we get caught in thoughts to do with the future, so what if and planning and thinking about all the stuff we've got to get done, this tends to be associated with stress and anxiety. Mindfulness is all about teaching you to come back and bring yourself back to the present moment, the here and now. And when you're in the here and now, in the present moment, you can't be caught up in all those thoughts about the past or all those thoughts about the future. And therefore, it helps you reduce your stress, all right? This stuff works, all right? There is brain imaging studies out there showing that when we sit and practice mindfulness, it fires particular parts of our brain. And what we know is that when we can fire a part of our brain over and over again, we can actually change the structure of our brain, okay? We can build new healthy connections in our brain throughout our whole lifespan. So this isn't just for children, this is for everybody, all right? And mindfulness has been shown to do this, literally change the structures of your brain. Like with the deep breathing, like with the grounding yourself in the present moment, this is another tool that is only going to be beneficial. You're only going to see results if you commit to the practice and actually practice, all right? It's like, I always actually use this analogy with my clients. It's like if you decided that one day I want to run a 42-kilometer marathon, but you've actually never run before in your life, okay? If you got off the couch and tried to run a 42-kilometer marathon, you would probably hurt yourself and you probably wouldn't be able to do it, all right? You would have to do the training, all right? You would have to start with a couple of 1-kilometer runs, 5-kilometer runs, 10-kilometer runs to build up to the 42-kilometer marathon, all right? So you would have that training, that practice, that repetition of running over and over again to build your ability to run the marathon. This is the same with mindfulness. It only becomes helpful and useful with the training, with the practice. The great thing is that in this day and age, there's so many resources at your fingertips to make the practice of mindfulness super easy, super doable. It wasn't that long ago that I was having to burn CDs to give to my clients with 20, 30-minute recordings on them and send them home to practice because that's all we had available to us. Now we have free apps available on our smartphones with 5, 10, 15-minute recordings at our fingertips. It makes the practice so much more doable, so much more achievable. So I'm going to give you the name of a couple of apps that I regularly recommend to my clients to help you get this daily practice in, all right? And if you can start committing to every day or every second day, starting with 5 minutes, building up to 10 minutes, then you might want to play around with a couple of 15 minutes. This is a really great introduction to mindfulness and a great way to start training that brain to become aware of your stress levels, but also to be able to get some space from it and calm them down, all right? So a couple of the apps I use, one is Smiling Mind. It's a great free app that you can download on your smartphone. It's got 5, 10, 15, 20-minute recordings on it. It's for all ages, so they've actually got some for really young kids, like 3 and 4-year-olds, all the way up to adults. So it's a great one. I use that one all the time. Another great one is Headspace, if you like a really structured approach. So it's got 10-minute daily recordings free, and then you can decide to subscribe to it for a monthly fee after that. So if you just want to go down the free 5, 10-minute, 15-minute recordings, I highly recommend Smiling Mind, but also check out Headspace and do the 10 days of 10-minute recordings for free as well. So that's it for now. That's kind of the point I wanted to get across with mindfulness, and I hope that kind of makes sense about how it can help with your stress levels. But I really just wanted to drive home the importance of practice. You won't see the results if you don't commit to the practice. That's it, guys. That's the 5 video series done and dusted. I hope that you've got some benefit from them, and that you've started to put some of these tools into place to help reduce your stress levels. These are all things you can do at home in your own time, but it does take commitment, and you need to, sign up and commit to it, all right? Now make sure that you do download the downloadable PDF that I've got available for you. I put all of these tips into a nice, concise PDF that's free for you to download, and you can refer back to it at any time. If you've forgotten something, need to check something, check back to the PDF. Otherwise, that's it for now, guys. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.